See, it would help if I unmuted my microphone before I started streaming, because otherwise I'd be talking to myself. So, hello everyone. Please let me know in the comments if the internet connection or the quality of the stream is good. Because according to StreamYard, my internet is a bit not very strong. But anyway, today, this is my part of the 50-hour LEGO live stream. And I'm not doing this on my own. In fact, I have some guests. And well, I'll say hello to people in the chat. We have hello LEGO Madness. Oh, hello Simon, who's obviously here as well. But hello Brickapix. Hello GRR Newman. Hello Miss Bricks. Hello Brick Bods. This is more people I think I've had before. Hello Bricks with Justin. Hello Gary Mullane. Thank you for subscribing. And I think that's everyone in the chat. So without further ado, I will bring on my first guest. I'll do it in order of when people joined to make it easier. So the first guest is none other than Simon Moss. Hello, Simon.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
It's good to be here. It's my third stream, I suppose, because I did 2 the other week, and this is my sort of third one. Hopefully I can stay online this time.
Yeah, I did feel bad for you whenever, because I think I saw you on Solo's live stream, and you kept sort of having to drop out.
Yeah, I think it was because there was a lot of people on there, I think, and because I've chatted to Brett a few times on private sort of StreamYard, and I've been on there for a good hour or more, and that's been fine. So it's just I think we had, the most I've had is 3, I think maybe 4, and that's been okay. So hopefully, if it's not too many, I should be all right.
Yeah, wow. It seems I have quite a full panel today, but hopefully it still works, because
we'll see how it
I've
goes.
been find even if you're streaming by yourself, there's still sometimes a chance of having issues.
I'm just wearing the cap because the light shines a bit on my head a bit, so I thought I'll wear the cap to keep some of the dullness down. I don't want to blind you, everybody.
So everyone's saying hello to you. Bricks with Justin said welcome, Simon. Logo Loser said hey, Simon Moss. I'm saying hello to everyone in the chat. And speaking of, I suppose, some of these comments, I'll bring on guest number 2, who is Barry, aka Foolin with Bricks.
Hey, how you doing? All right.
I sort of forgot, because I was going to introduce you as Jar Jar Binks, because I said when you did your
Yeah, I didn't forget that. That.
But I try and work out how to just randomly slot it in just at some point in the stream.
You still to me that you're going to do that impression at some point, because I did do my Boss Nass.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could do it now. It's always you can do it. I'm looking at if I try and do it, it's just going to go really badly, because it's just like when you have to do something in front of someone else.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
People saying hi to you. Lego Loser saying hey Barry. Brooks with Justin saying welcome Barry. Lego Madness saying hey Barry.
Nice to see you all. And hello Simon. I didn't say hello Simon. How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Wow, a lot of people I recognise there in the chat.
I think this is the most people I've had on the stream before, in the chat before, and I've never had it where chat grows this quickly. So it's
that's good.
Yeah, well, but don't want to go too quickly, otherwise you can't read it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. GR Newman subscribed. Thank you. Brick Bods, say hey, Miss Bricks. And then Bricks Justin asked you a question, Barry.
Nothing classic today. Actually, I've been working on some other bits. I'll show you in a minute, probably, when Jack probably wants to go around and speak to everyone about what they're doing. But I'll show you in a minute what I've been working on today.
Like man, this thing hosts Lego Loser. Not bad kid said hi. Lego Loser's thing. Everyone's saying hi to them. It's like everyone's just sort of. I guess I should probably bring on, before I go through anything else, I should bring on the next guest because he's been waiting for quite a while. So I feel like if I don't bring him on, then I might forget. So the next guest, someone who I've streamed with before, is Joel, aka Just Build It. Welcome, Joel.
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing good, thanks. Good to get to talk to a lot of people, or quite a few people at the same time. Quite exciting.
Yep.
We should have obviously one or two other guests at some point, but one of them was the Brick Bods who've just finished streaming, so they're having a break. And then we have another guest who is the secret guest, who's gonna hopefully come on at some point because he's got some work to do. So in this stream, the only thing I've really planned to do is I've made a Kahoot, which is like half Lego, half things related to Lego themes. I'm not sure entirely when I'll start doing that, but it's 22 questions, so I'm not entirely sure how long it will take. But I thought it'd be something interesting to do. And obviously people in the chat are talking, haven't I? Missed quite a bit.
As long as there's time to phone a friend.
Monarch's here. Hello, Monarch. He's saying hello to everyone.
I'm not.
Rocking a die-hard vest.
It's my John McClane vest. I'm normally wearing a t-shirt, but it's so hot tonight.
My room has been like, because I can't really open my window, especially at night, because then I get like flies and moths, whatever. So for most of the day, my room just sort of feels like an oven.
Yeah, it's horrible that.
Yeah.
I get that as well, but also if you watch me on other streams, I get lots of sirens because I live opposite a police station, so super annoying.
And who else do you have?
A bit of a heat wave.
Yeah.
It's like people are saying about how hot weather's good, but I don't see the benefits of hot weather because it just makes you just
uncomfortable, isn't it?
Yeah. And then Lego Madness saying, hey again, Joel. The Brick Bods forgot to draw the giveaway winner in their stream, and that was Lego Loser. Mark saying hello to Lee. Miss Brick saying hello to Mark. Come out to the coast, we'll have a few laughs. Most of the time you probably get really warm, but Mark saying, well then, they're not for you, Barry. I'm not sure entirely what that's in reference to, but I did say before. What's it? Oh, then, yeah. So I'm wondering, do you think I should start my Kahoot, or should I make Kahoot first and then chat after? Because I'm not entirely sure how long it will take.
You can just do it in between, couldn't you? Just do questions and a bit of chat and question and chat and spread it over 2 hours.
Sounds good to me.
Better idea. Maybe I'll chat for half an hour and then Kahoot. Hello, Fortnite.com. Haven't seen you before. So I'm a nut. It's like haha, the sirens. So I'm trying to think of interesting questions. It's always like when you're trying to think of something to ask someone, you have to think like, what can you ask them that haven't been asked before, and also not some strange questions.
Anything you like, Jack. Anything you like.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll start with you then, Barry. Apart from like Jaws and like what like license would you want to be made into a Lego set? And like what ideally would you want to see from that set?
Ooh, that's a good question. There's quite a few I'd like to see, which Lego would probably not even consider. I like a lot of sci-fi stuff. I like Aliens, Predator, Terminator. I like all that stuff, but that would never be made. What I would like to see, which we've discussed before, is I'd like to see a WWE set.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool, especially with all the figs that you could collect for it. Not everybody's into wrestling, but I think it'd be pretty cool, and I know that kids would love it as well, so it would certainly sell. But maybe licensing would be a problem.
It's like, do you remember there was that, like, it wasn't Lego, but there was that company, or there was that Lego, was there sort of the wrestling thing that was stacked down? So it was sort of like WWE, but Lego, but not actually Lego. The figures looked a bit like, do you know what I mean? Or I was trying to find it.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I've seen an Ideas set. There was an Ideas WWF original from 1980s to the late 80s to the early 90s, which had Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. I saw that, and that was really cool. It was very cleverly made. So there's no reason why it can't be done.
Oh, here. The figures were interesting. Like,
all right. Looks like core figure, doesn't it?
I mean, they're a bit strange. But if you look at this picture, it's like they can't decide whether they're going with action figure or.
Who is that? Is that Seth Rollins?
I think it's meant to be.
When he was in the Shield.
Mm. There was some like interest, like some of them, like you know, like a sort of a combination of like sort of brick built and an action figures. I don't think it actually lasted very long as a thing, but yeah. So what ideally would you see? Would you want to see like a wrestling ring or like a whole entrance stage or?
Well, you could run with it, couldn't you? I'll probably start off with just the ring and a couple of figures, and then see how it goes, and then you could make a SmackDown one, a Raw one, an AEW one. Now CM Punk's back. You could go completely mad with it, couldn't you? Really? So
I'm not. Says, well, maybe it's best it didn't succeed. And then I missed some. Michael said that'd be great licenses. GR Newman said we'd be able to see minifigure John Cena.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh yeah, So I mean, I guess that's sort of a joke at the same time because it's like you can't see him. And then before I ask another question, I should probably bring on the next guest or guests, whatever you like to say, and it is Carrie and Ian, aka the Brick Bods.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Still building our monkey kid. And we've had a bit of a break, so yeah. Thanks for letting us have a break.
How much do you have left to build?
I thought we had enough that we could both build a little bit, but it turns out that it's all building the same piece. So I thought it was standalone. So I've given it all to Ian, and I'm going to build Olaf instead.
A minute. Sorry, trying to do full screen. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I got Olaf. He's a bit bashed, but I thought he would keep Bruni company. So,
is he going to end up appearing in some of your shorts then?
I don't think so. He's not as cool as Bruni, but I was sad not to have him, and then he retired. So, you know, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess Bruni does need a friend after all.
Yeah. Just the wrong scale.
I wonder what it would look like if you had it, like if you had Olaf riding on top of Bruni.
I will let you know at the end of the stream. That was good. Excuse you.
So I guess I'll ask the same question with other people. So, Simon, what license would you like to see, like, as a Lego theme?
Well, I because I'm ancient and I'm old, so I've seen a lot of things come and go in my time, TV shows and films. As some people may or may not have figured, my actual avatar comes from an old TV series called Captain Scarlet. And
Awesome.
I'd love that series to be made into Lego because there's so many cool vehicles on there, and you know, there was the SPV, there was the patrol car, there was the Angel Interceptors. There was loads of different craft, and even the massive big cloud base where they all came from. If anyone has never watched Captain Scarlet, but it's definitely worth watching. I don't think the modern child would quite appreciate it fully because it's basically puppets, but in my day that was cool, you know. So and it still is. So, you know, and also like Thunderbirds as well. Like that kind of show is also a good theme that I'd love to see them go. I mean, they never will get Lego, but because obviously that Thunderbird 2 didn't get done, did it? That on the ideas that got through. So chances are, you know, we won't ever see it. Also, you know, things like Star Trek. I think we've talked about it in other streams. I've seen people mention Star Trek. Again, you know, I come from the era of William Shatner, you know, and Leonard Nimoy in that kind of era. So, you know, to me, that's Star Trek. I'm not really into all the modern Star Treks quite so much as the classic ones are. Mainly because, you know, that was my childhood. You know, is the original. And again, what Barry said, you know, about Alien and Predator, I'd love that as well, but that's never going to happen, of course. And just, I think there are things that have been done, you know, by Lego. I mean, things like Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings. You know, I'd love to see that kind of stuff come back.
There's rumours of it.
Sort of cowboy. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, and also anything kind of cowboy and westernish, because I love that kind of thing as well. You know, cowboys and western and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'd like to come back, and anything pirates as well, of course, which we have got a bit of it now. That's it. Live long and prosper. That's what we used to say.
I am. Yeah, I copied
spot.
it.
I think a Stingray set would be really good as well, wouldn't it? You like Captain Scarlet, you say? Stingray set would be quite... Captain Scarlet? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Captain Scarlet. Yeah, there's so many... I can on and off. Yeah, Captain Scarlet, there's so many different vehicles that they, you know, done in so many different... and of course all the different captains and white colours as well, you know. So
it's the same sort of genre as Stingray and Thunderbirds and that. They would be pretty cool as well.
It was all done by Jerry Anderson.
That's all right.
All started from the late 1950s. I think was the first series with like Supercar and Bible XL5 and that kind of thing, and moved on to Stingray and Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, Air 90.
Yeah, I used to watch them as a kid.
It goes on. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see that, you know, made into Lego sets. That would be awesome. But I have to agree with what's made today. You know, it's like. I mean, I got no complaints of what is out today. You know, I love all the Batman stuff, all the Star Wars, and you know, with the modulars and that kind of stuff. That's really up my street. So, you know, I love all that really. And I've even bought a bit of Ninjago. I've actually built this week. So I bought it because I've been collecting the golden Ninjago minifigures. So I bought this from Argos. I got it quite cheap actually. So I bought that in the week. So I've only got one of the golden figures to collect now.
Nice.
So once I get that one, I'll have the whole set. And yeah, and likewise with Harry Potter, I've also been collecting those golden figures. Again, I've got every one of those now, apart from the three that are on the Hedwig model that's just come out. I think there's three on there, isn't there? There's Dumbledore and Mrs. Dr. McGonagall, is it? And what's the other guy there?
Hagrid.
Hagrid, that's it. Yeah.
I know nothing about Harry Potter.
I've got all the. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I've learned more from Harry Potter by actually watching people's videos about Lego Harry Potter, and I've kind of learned more. I've watched the films, and sometimes they kind of go off in the blur, don't they? And with certain things.
I've never seen the films
over and over again.
I've never seen them. I'm scared to watch them in case I get into it.
Yeah, they are good. They do get darker, don't they? Towards the end, they get quite dark, and I like dark films. I like that kind of thing. So, I think they're probably best to have read the book first. I think before you watch the film. I think so. They're good films. The sort of films that you can watch at Christmas and Easter and that kind of stuff, which is what they do, isn't it? They show those sort of films, and Indiana Jones and stuff like that, and
bank holiday films.
Yeah, James Bond, I think, as well. But,
I like the old ones.
yeah,
I like Jason the Argonauts.
Oh yeah. My son was watching that today actually. I went in his room and he was watching it. So that's quite
The
fun.
Vikings. I like
quite
all the
fun
old
you
films.
mentioned that. Yeah, all that, yeah. But I was just going to say to Miss Bricks, actually, I did get a couple of bargains yesterday in Tesco's actually. Got some Speed Champions cars which I got on the club car price. Where you get I think I got £99 off. I got the Koenigsegg, which was I think that was £4.50 off from club card points, which
Nice.
I'm actually building now. And I got the Corvette set, which it was £9 off with the club card points. So I couldn't resist those. So that was just
Bargain.
from Miss Brix's bargain hunting little question.
Are you a fan of Speed Champions, or was it more because it was cheaper that you bought them?
Yeah, I think I bought all my Speed Champions from Tesco's. I think all on the sort of a bargain. Well, no, I would say, yeah, I suppose they are bargain prices, aren't they? I mean, they're not that dear to buy anyway, are they? Speed Champions, but when you can save £4 or £5 a time, it adds up, doesn't it? And before you know it, you've got 2 or 3 free sets. So it's definitely worth it. And it's like I got a Central Perk actually last week from Argos, and that was I think £20 off. So I already got one. I bought it not long after it came out actually. I bought from the Leicester Square store on the one and only visit that I've been there so far, and I've been thinking of doing one of those builds from Rebookable, where you can make the little apartment set, or I think there's one where you can do a pub and a cafe from the Central Perk. You put two together. So
have you seen Monarchs?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Monarchs mock. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, very inspiring. Yeah, I did think about doing that as well. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So I bought two, so I can decide. It's one of those things where you're like sometimes I've often think about doing things, and then I change my mind. And I think, I don't know, is that going to cost too much money in bricks and time and effort? And then sometimes I think. I think I would do it, and then probably the next day I'm thinking something else. So I often can't quite decide sometimes. But I thought while it was cheap, I thought I'd buy it, and so then if it goes out of production, then I've got to try and pay over the odds to get a second set. So that was what I thought I'd do. So guess sometimes if you dwindle too much on Lego sets, they go out of production, don't they? And then you think, I've got to pay more for it now.
Yeah,
And,
Always
I
think
found
about
that.
it when you get
It's
it.
like, yeah, I what was I saying? Yeah. So I mean, I bought a few retard sets in the last couple of 3 years, but mostly modulars and things like that. So it's like get them. I've noticed actually they've increased a lot because in just over a year, because I bought things like I bought every modular apart from the Cafe Corner and Greengrocer, all like brand new ones from eBay mostly. And even I've noticed, in I think I bought the town hall, for example. I paid about £400 for £420, something like that. And the guy bought it to my house actually.
Blimey.
I bought it on eBay. I paid him £12 for the postage, and he got in touch with me and said, "Well, I live about an hour and a quarter away. Do you mind if I hand deliver it to you?" So I said, "No, I don't mind at all." So I thought, well, I paid 12 quid whether he gets it by hand or not. So
Yeah,
then
exactly.
I think so. A couple of days later, he said, I'll bring it round to your house." So I think he lived in Buckinghamshire, I think, because I live in Cambridgeshire, so he wasn't too far away. So yeah, he came along and that was it. But it's still in the loft now. I haven't even touched it since then. It's been set up a bit. So, so I bought loads of retard sets. Ghostbusters HQ and Fishing Store and.
It's funny you should say that. I've got that beside me. That's what I just done today.
Yeah, it's a good set, that one. Yeah.
Right. This was one of my white whales. I'm a bit like you. Yeah. So it's one of my white whales. I'm a bit like you. I've been buying a lot of old sets.
Yeah. It's certainly. I mean, the annoying thing was I've been into Lego for quite a long time, but not in the way I am now. I used to buy like the UCS sets at one time, or the Star Wars UCS sets, and I often used to go in the stores because my youngest son used to go once a year on his birthday, and so I used to look around the store. I used to see all these sets in there and think, "Oh, yeah, that's nice, but I never bought them. Just the UCS Star Wars sets, and so when I then wanted to buy them, they were just gone. And I thought, well, I could have bought them at a regular price, if I'd have bought them at the time. But one of those things, isn't it? Live and learn, as you say.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's why I buy everything now. And sometimes I might even buy two of something. Just to have two of them. Because sometimes you often see people, don't you, with who combine two sets together, and they look quite cool. So I've got quite a few doubles of the modulars, and so I might I've got two diners, for example. So I'm tempted to do two. Where you've got the central piece and then the two bits on the outside. I'm tempted to do something like that. So also, I keep thinking whether I should sell one, but then I'm thinking No, I'd rather keep it, make a double size one, make it more spectacular. But, I mean, there's still a load of sets that I haven't got, which I would like. You know, things like you know, a lot of those like parts of the Caribbean sets, for example. You know, those ships. You know, there's
The Silent Mary.
and there's that.
Oh, I think we've lost him.
I think he's got. Yeah, I think he's done a runner. He's getting into his stride there, wasn't he? He was getting really excited about all these sets he's getting.
The fishing store was my right whale as well, and I bought it on eBay, and it turned up and it was the bookshop, and it was really upsetting.
No.
But then I think the person, well, I don't know if they were trying to scam me or not, or whether they were just really confused. So I sent it back, but then they said they didn't get it, so I think they were trying to scam me. But I got my money back, and then I found one, and they parted it all out nicely. So I still haven't built it. Still on my list of things to do, and that was going to be the one that I celebrated the birthday with. But they're still building this.
Oh, it's such.
It does look so good.
When you build it, you're going to love it. It's a really good build.
I am really. I'm you know, when you have a white whale though, and you kind of don't want to build it because then you've done it. Yeah,
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying there. But I get so excited that I have to do it. I'm like, I can't sit on it. It's like I got. I was talking about in London's Calling the other night about the Batman sets, and I was waiting to do like another haul video. And I was sitting on a Batman set that I bought that day, and I thought, I've got to buy it. I've got to say I've got it, and you just get so excited about it, don't you?
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, it's a beautiful set, that fishing store. It's like a one-off.
It retired because I knew I wanted it at the time, and I kept saying to Ian, "Oh, that's the one that I want," and then it just disappeared before we even realised. So yeah, that was upsetting.
I've only sort of returned back to sort of buying modern sets, so it wasn't around when I started recollecting again. Because, as you know, I was into my classic castle sets, so I've only just started to buy them. When I saw it, I thought, I've got to get it. So, like yourself, when I went on eBay, it was like, do I get one that's pre-used, like a second-hand or third-hand one, or do I buy a brand new one? And I thought, you know, I got very lucky that I come into some money a few months ago, and I thought, all right, I'm going to buy all the sets that I've wanted, and I went a bit crazy, and now I'm skint.
No money.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what I did.
So I put up a poll just now on YouTube and saying, like, do people have any sets they wish they got but they missed out on, but now they wish they got? And if yes, put them in the chat. So Not Bad Kid said the Dark Knight Tumbler, but I think that's the one Lego have done a new one of them, haven't they? Is that a Dark Knight? The one they've done, like,
Dark Knight
one. And then Miss Brick says Ghostbusters HQ.
That's a good shout.
She also says Brick Bank, Palace Cinema. Then Mark says Ninjago City is a bit pricey, but now no chance of getting it.
Always buy them at RRT if you can, because you're only going to regret it, and you can always sell it on.
So I suppose next I'll ask Joel, just build it. What license would you like to see as a Lego set?
Got his mute on.
Oh, leave that
well,
on.
I'm just getting. I'm not sure. He's not moving.
Everything just went very glitchy for some reason.
It sort of keeps looking like either you're frozen or it's not moving. It's quite hard to tell.
Wait.
Oh yeah, he's moving.
Maybe his internet's playing up.
Maybe he just doesn't want to answer your question.
It's nice, isn't it?
Everything's spent very glitchy.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the
Not sure what.
old fishing store.
I put in a chat.
Yeah.
So you're essentially making everyone jealous, Barry.
I was jealous when I see everyone else with it.
It definitely seems like a you set.
I love fishing. I mean, it's very Americanized kind of set. I suppose you could mod it to a sort of British style angling, but it's so beautiful. Even if I wasn't an angler and a mad keen fisherman, I would still like it. It's got crossover appeal, I think.
Talking about
Was it-
fish. So you know there's a fish by your door. Has it got a name?
Oh, the pike. Let me see if I can talk about that one.
Yeah, I just wondered if it had a name because when you do your Instagram videos, so I just kept seeing it and it was like,
Yeah, on my fishing page, yeah, it's affectionately known as Percy. I didn't name it; some other viewers named it Percy, so it's kind of stuck.
I thought that was Pike from Dad's Army. I thought that was Pike from Dad's Army.
Great comedy.
so I guess now it's the only people left to ask is Carrie and Ian, what Lego or what licenses would you like to see?
You see, Ian has conveniently left the room. Leave me with that. And I honestly have no idea because I seek out Lego sets based on what they look like. I don't have the imagination to think I would really like to see that as a Lego set. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. I want it, but I don't want anything that I haven't seen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
More of the same. Everything Lego gives me, I'm happy with. I'm all about the modulars as well, so I just want more modulars, more
Is there
buildings.
any is there anything you'd like to see as a modular? Obviously, that you don't have in your city. That might.
Yeah, I don't know. Because this is the thing. Every time it gets to this time of year, I start thinking, "What's the next one going to be?" And I'm running out of ideas. I have no idea what will be next. I mean, people are saying probably a hospital, but the city seems quite well populated. There's nothing that seems overly missing. So maybe a school.
Is that for the city sets that are coming out?
No, this is the modulars we're talking about.
Oh, is that January the 1st modulars?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like the Winter Village sets as well, so I want to know what that's going to be. But yeah, I don't have a particular license. Ian might have one, but he's run away.
He didn't want to answer the question, so
He's on a mission. Super Ian.
Oh, he might be coming back. Here's some flooding. So I'll let you know.
Ian is on his way back.
There goes the door. Is the door going? Yep, there he is. Ian, what license would you like to see?
I feel like really the 80s films that you
So
just
like-
watch when they're on TV.
So Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, Goonies,
Goonies. They did a Goonies Dimensions.
Dimensions, yeah, but
So
they've
you
not
can-
done in any sets, and I think that would be really good for some sets.
It's an idea one, I think, floating about.
Yeah, I know there was an ideas one a few years ago that didn't do very well. There was a whole series of them, I think. Short Circuit,
Short Circuit.
batteries
Oh.
not included.
Sort of circuit,
Oh, I
definitely.
want Wally. That's what I want.
Johnny
Wally.
Five would be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe even Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're rattling off the 80s classics. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But yeah, I don't know how many of them that they've done on ideas that have then not made it through.
Yeah.
I know they turn up.
I'm sure
every so
I've seen a
often.
Johnny Five. So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah,
there's a
there has been
remake of Johnny Five
Oh
from
yes, there is.
the Big Technic set. I can't think what it is. The Excavator.
Okay.
What about modular wise, Ian? Like, what would you like or what do you think the next modular could be?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are saying hospital,
Yeah, I said that.
but it seems a bit too similar to the police station. You know, going with the emergency services 2 years in a row seems a bit.
Wasn't a
odd.
school mentioned as well?
Yeah, a school would be quite fun. But yeah, it's trying to come up with ideas of what they haven't got.
Yeah, people have said post office as well. They had an ideas post office, didn't they?
That's a good shout.
Yeah.
Really good.
I think there's been like an ideas bowling alley and laser tag sort of or arcade.
I'd love to see an
before.
arcade. Oh,
Yeah, there's the bowling alley through the Bricklink Invitational, isn't there?
yeah, that's
That'll be
right.
coming in one of the later rounds.
Sorry, Olaf
I
spins.
think
Spins.
Yeah,
So that's Si?
quite.
I
Well,
think a hospital is modular is going to be a bit small, isn't it? It was okay with a police station because it only needed a cell and a desk, didn't it? And like an interview room. With a hospital, you're going to need a lot of more rooms, aren't you, in the modular? And I don't think it would quite work in a 32 by 32 size modular. So if they did anything medical, I think it would have to be like a doctor's surgery or something
Maybe a
like
little-
that, or maybe one of these like
Maybe a little A&E
Yeah, so
or
that-
something like that.
yeah, just a little small, like one of these little places. Well, like where I had my jabs, for example, and my COVID jabs. That was like a little health centre, you know, where you go and
Little practice.
they do that sort of thing. Yeah. So I think if they did anything like that, I think that's, to me, a hospital wouldn't be, it'd be too small, wouldn't it? I think unless they did something like a Assembly Square type sized modular, that might work a bit better. But otherwise, to me, having a hospital in a 32 by 32 size room with base plate would be too small. I would have thought. You know,
I think
To be
that's
effective.
supposedly meant to be a hospital in the new city sets, as well as a fire station and police station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like,
Yeah.
so it's like it wouldn't make sense for them to bring out a city set like that if they're gonna do a modular of the same thing.
yeah,
It's obviously
Yeah,
a
makes
different
sense.
styles, but
because those sets can get away with it, can't they? Because they're like a little play set, aren't they? So you know, city sets can get away with being small and out of scale kind of thing. So whereas with a modular, it's more of a sort of a look thing, isn't it? More of a visual type effect. So
I think
Yeah.
like hospitals are the wrong shape as well, because if you look at the last Lego hospital, it wasn't like what you like. Obviously, it was like just a regular city set, but it was not what you think of when you think of a modular. Because modular, you like normal sort of buildings.
Yeah, upwards rather than outwards.
Mm.
yeah,
So what about you,
Yeah.
Jack? What would you want to say, mate?
Yeah, I did. What now?
I turned it around on you.
Well, obviously, I mean, we sort of got before, but I'd like to see Doctor Who sets. Because if you might be able to tell down, it's a little like stand. My
Bit of
sister
a
made
fan,
for me.
eh?
Yeah, bit. And then whereas I've made like customs of like purist customs of characters and stuff. But and apart from that, I don't know, because most of the films are stuff I like. It's like sort of the Jurassic stuff, but they already make. I like to see. I know they've done Jurassic World, but I like to see like sets from the set like Jurassic World. I know Jurassic Park 2 and 3, because like they could like they haven't done. Then they've just done like 2 from the first Jurassic
Yeah, we
Park.
talked about that, didn't we? Because we both
Mm.
like the Jurassic franchise.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
I
imagine
totally agree.
a newer Lego Spinosaurus. That'd be like quite interesting. And when apart from that, I'm trying to think. Well, it's hard to think. I realise how difficult it is for to answer questions when you put them on the spot.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know, really.
Well, there's going to be 6 new sets for the Jurassic series, I believe. They brought the 4 sets out from the Camp Cretaceous
And
line
then,
just recently, but they got
Yeah, and then-
6 spots.
I think they're based off. I don't know if they're all based off Dominion or.
Yeah, I think they're going to be the new Dominion film.
Which would be
They're
quite
so expensive,
interesting.
though, the Jurassic sets. I don't know if any of you guys think that as well. If you look at how expensive they are compared to other sets, it's got to be the licensing. It's got to be. For the amount of
think
pieces
it's more
and that.
the dinosaurs. Each dinosaur that they make, they have to make the machine. It's not just the mold that goes into it.
It's a good
Making
point.
the full machine that puts it all together and everything. So it really increases the price just having a dinosaur in there.
Yeah, it's super crazy. Look at that! Look at that one that was released in Asia. I think it was a T-Rex, and it was like they only made 70 of them, and it's like crazy price money. It's like $9,000. I think one of them was going for. So it's one of the reasons why I don't collect the Jurassic World, and I'm as you can see, I'm a massive fan of Jurassic Park as well as Jaws, and I'd love to get the Jurassic line. But it's so expensive.
I mean, I've only managed to collect like the couple of the smaller sets because obviously they're quite expensive. But it's like there's the new camp. I've watched Camp Cretaceous on Netflix and I really enjoyed it. And I want like most of those sets, but not including the boat. They equal £104, and like I just I like all of the sets, but it is just because obviously one, it's bigger dinosaurs are quite big. That adds price anyway to the like sets. Just build it. Is your mic, or is it any better?
It's a little better.
Definitely don't sound as laggy as before. But yeah. I just think random. That is different Lego theme. It's a custom print minifigure I have. And it's like Paul Hollywood from Great British
Oh
Bake.
yeah, did you get that from
Yes.
Firestar Toys? Is it?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
It's because I won a competition thing, and then I got I'll put it on big screen so I can show it better. But I got it on I won like a competition thing, and I got the points. So out of all the figures, I didn't really look much, but
That's cool. You should get the Mary Berry ones. Go with it.
I might have to, because I don't know, because that was the two I was between, but it didn't look very like Mary Berry. But the weird thing about this one was that on the picture, the hair is the sort of the flat like hair, but then the figure came with the sort of generic sort of Lego male minifigure hair in grey. Triple D Honey says it is Hidden Side School, so it shouldn't be a challenge for them to combine Hidden Side and Harry Potter and make amazing modular school. I mean, I guess it could be possible. It just depend on if they went for the more traditional sort of style than if they went for. Because I think a lot of them seem to go like American sort of style of buildings. So, I mean, if they went for that style, it might not work as well. Oh wait.
I got the Ken one from the Street Fighter, which is pretty cool.
They do some really good minifigures because they have I just
Awesome.
realised, but they're also like really expensive because it's like £20 pounds. I mean, even on their own website, not on Firestar Toys. the
Yeah,
figures
that's
are
right.
Quite expensive, and it's like they got some really good ones, but it's just a bit pricey. Dillwave says, "Hi all, I really wanted the town hall but missed out on it. It was an expensive set for me at the time." I think was that one of the bigger modular. That was quite a big modular, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I was looking at it today.
Yeah, it's got,
How much did it
That
go
one's definitely
for?
gone up in price quite a lot.
Hate to guess.
I wonder what.
I think it's doubled in price.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
As I was saying earlier, I paid about £420 for mine about a year and a bit ago, and brand new. And I think I've heard people say it's going for like £600, £700, £800 now. So it's, it has got a lot in that time.
The ones that people buy and
I think
for investment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Any modulars. I mean, I'm not sure. I suppose some of the later modulars might take a while for them to be more collectible. I don't know how long, because I suppose more people now are probably jumping on the bandwagon, aren't they, and actually buying more sets for investment, aren't they? So, the more that there is available, then in theory the price should be cheaper, shouldn't it? If there's more choice, there's more competitive.
Yeah, in theory.
In theory, yeah, in theory. So
it always confuses me how people will spend like upwards of £800 or so just on one set that, because I know obviously it's for collectors, but sometimes it does just you could probably order the parts separately. I know you don't get the box, whatever, but probably order the parts separately and then maybe make a few substitutions and get it from maybe half the price. But people still.
You certainly can with the. I've seen people do that with the cafe corner. They've bought the pieces, haven't they? Although there are some rare parts on that set on there. I think some of the windows and I think there's another piece, but you can actually substitute them for modern day pieces that are now released, which are a lot cheaper.
Yeah, if you just want to look similar, then you can definitely do it. But if you want to be purist, then you got to buy them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you're into opening up those fresh bags and being the first person to touch those bricks, people know that you're going to go and buy that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I fall into that, unfortunately, a little bit. But with something like that Town Hall or Big Modular, I'd have to think twice about getting it secondhand. The same as to do with the classic sets, because it's just impossible otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, I must admit, I prefer brand new, I must admit. But
you've got to know your limit.
I mean, if I was to buy... Yeah, I mean, if I was to buy a corner, I would consider a second-hand one, because there's no way I'd spend over £1,000 on one Lego set. So, I would consider spending, £500 if I had to on a good used one. I would, but normally I would buy new. But sometimes you have to think, I might have to make an exception there. I've seen people buy used sets and they've been really good. So. But then over time you can get one that looks quite poor, so it depends how people have looked after it, doesn't it, before you, I have sold Lego in the past, myself. I've sold things like the original R2D2 I had. I sold Wally as well, I sold that, and I sold my James Bond car that I had. I mean, and even that, is it the Maersk liner, the Ideas liners? No, Creative was an expert, that liner with all those crates on the top. I sold that. I mean, when I sell them, I always, pack them really well, so at least they get to the. But I have sold some sets that have been complete. People said, I prefer it to come in one piece, so which makes it a bit awkward to pack. But if that's what they want, that's what I've done. So, but generally, I don't buy to sell on. It's just at the time I was looking to raise some money to buy some of the old retired stuff, and that was the way to do it, So, because I've also collected other things in the past. I mean, as you can see behind me, I've got some. Collect like some of these teddy bears and stuff.
Paddington, I love Paddington.
I mean, they're not cheap. I mean that this one back here, this that bear just there. He's a vintage Stife bear, for example. So he's a 1920 vintage Stife bear. Absolutely.
Wow. I wish my mum was
Don't
around. I would have
touch
shown her because she's into her bears. She collects bears and all.
He's absolutely immaculate, but he's got his button in his ear, so I don't know if you can see that in the camera. So
Yeah.
he's got his original button in the ear. I mean, he was a 4-figure sum, for example, when I bought him. So it's expensive, but he was worth it though, because to me he's beautiful. I love, this sort of vintage style bear. I've got some more upstairs in our bedroom, and we've got some more in the house. But I mean, I have sold a few bears in the past as well, and I mean, even those you can see in those rabbits that I've got just there, but they're all one-offs. So that one there is a one-off, and so is the one next to it, which is the soldier one. They're made from an artist called the Rabbit Maker. If anyone ever wants to look on their website, everything's one-off, unique. I mean, but those are also 4-figure sums each. So I've spent some money in the past on collections and stuff, but I don't smoke, I don't drink, so I've got no mortgage to pay anymore, so I can afford it. So it's not as
What? Why not, mate? Why not spend it on what you enjoy?
Yeah. So as I was saying, I've also collected like action figures in the past, and what I've tended to do, now I've got more into the Lego. I've sold a lot of my action figures off. I had a vast Action Man collection, for example, a vintage Action Man collection, which I've sold. I think I had over 250 of them at one time. I'm down to about 40 now, which I think I'm going to keep for 2 years. So I sold them off. I sold them off for quite a few grand actually altogether, and that paid for all my retired sets really. So that was handy. So I've got a few bits to sell off still, but I've not sold on eBay recently because they've changed the way that you get paid, haven't they? You used to get paid through PayPal, but I think they've changed it now, so you get paid into your bank account, and they don't do the pounds selling fee like they used to, because I didn't like paying all the fees, so I used to wait till they got pounds offer on, so you only pay £1 tops, for selling it, rather than paying 10% like they normally charge. So I just have to be a bit canny when you sell stuff, don't you? Because as you if you have to pay a big fee out on anything, then it's a lot of money to lose, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
I'd rather have it in my pocket than in their pocket, sort of thing. But luckily, when I sold a lot of my Action Man stuff, I got to know a few of the other collectors, and because I had some really nice stuff, it was all like mint condition Action Man stuff. So once again, because of my as you said, Barry, about getting mint Lego sets, the first to open them, I did the same with Action Man outfits. I used to buy vintage carded outfits, in the cards. Normally a collector wouldn't open them, but I wanted them on an Action Man, so I used to open them, and I used to sell the uniform card. I could get £50 just for the card alone. That was like worth selling just the card alone. So so that's how I used to raise the money to buy the modulars. And so when I started to sell my Action Man collection, I got to know a few collectors, and I used to sell them stuff privately, which helps. That saved on the fees then. So that was quite handy.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so I've just reinvested it into Lego again. So and
it's the best kind of reinvestment.
Yeah, I think it's it should also save money, but not say gain money, shouldn't it? As well, a lot of the stuff should actually go up in money. Even if you build it, it's still going to be worth more than you paid for it. I would think in time. Probably some sets won't be worth much more, but a lot of the modulars and a lot of the sort of UCS Star Wars sets and that kind of stuff will gain in value, won't they? So
certainly will.
But as I say, I don't really buy it for that. I buy it because I enjoy building it and looking at it afterwards. So that's what I do. It's all about the collecting and enjoying it, really. I think I've changed my tastes as I got a bit older. I've gone into different things, and I used to actually collect slot cars when I was younger. I must have had over 1,000 slot cars, in my early days, and used to do a bit of slot car racing. I won a few sets because I was quite good at it, so I won a few sets and sold them to people that I knew and colleagues and stuff like that. So I got a bit kind of into like a business type thing. It was like win and sell it. It's kind of that was how it was. And I actually went to I was one of the 4 fastest. Forge did a roadshow back in, I think it was the early 2000s. I think. Either late 1990s or the early 2000s. Anyway, they did a roadshow and around all the different Ford dealerships in the UK, and they had one near me. So I went there one day with my wife, and I had to go on the track. I think you had to do 10 laps on this track, and you set a time over the 10 laps. So, which I did, and I said, "Oh, that's the fastest time that has ever been set in the whole country." So I thought, "Oh, great!" So and it stayed the fastest right up until the end. So I ended up going into the final. So they had like an all expenses paid trip to Cardiff, which was where the WRC rally was kept. Sorry, not kept. It was actually held. And that was in the days when Colin McRae was still around. So that was quite a few years ago now. So, and so I went there. I took a friend of mine. Actually, we went the whole weekend, and then we had a final in the in one of the where they did all the sort of cars and having all the repairs in there. So we raced in there, and there was 4 of us. But there was me actually and 3 other kids. They were like probably in there. So I think the oldest boy was probably about 12 or 13. I was like I don't know, 40 at the time. I suppose it was like I felt a bit out of place. I was like an old man compared to them. And so we had four legs, and we had to race in each lane. And set a time overall over the 4 lanes. So I won the first 3 legs, and I was quite a bit ahead after the 3 legs. And the first prize was a trip to Sweden to go and watch the Swedish rally. And I decided I didn't really want to go really, so I actually went a bit slow on the last leg, and I let some other lad win in the end. So I think it was about 12. So he won it, and I came second. So I thought it was probably more appropriate that a younger lad won it than me, really. So that's how it was.
Yeah. You did let him win. I'm joking.
Yeah.
So
so that was
I got Kahoot, but I think because I don't have the upgraded plan or something, I can only have 10 people on, so I just sign up to it as quickly as you can. The pin is at the top, and just go to someone is Kahoot. Interesting.
That's me.
I
Is
wouldn't
there
have
prizes?
guessed.
What's the prize?
Well,
Get a kit.
it's my undying gratitude. There you go.
I'm wondering if you can
That's
sell that on
about
eBay.
as much as my interesting price.
Be careful with
I
that
don't know what
bear.
other price I could offer.
What's the brick
Offering
scene
a
is
price
here?
that isn't even mine. Ah, wait. I scrolled down. I didn't realise you scrolled down. So, before we start the Kahoot, welcome the last guest of this stream. I don't know where it'll pop up because I've never done the stream this big before, but it's Richard, aka BrickScene. And
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Hello.
How are you?
Rich.
Everyone good?
Hey,
Hello.
Richard.
Hey, how's things?
All good,
Not
thank
too
you.
bad, mate. Good to see you.
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very good. Thanks for having me on and getting me out from doing any work this Monday morning. It's good stuff.
Hi.
What are we doing? We're doing some Kahoot,
I'm
are we?
Mark. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, how are you, man? You good?
can sign up if you want to.
I'll be too late
It's a
for me to do that now.
combination. Well, it's like it's well, sort of Lego and just general sort of trivia related to the themes. I don't know if that makes much sense, but sort of. I think Simon must have disconnected his Wi-Fi. But yeah, picking up. I think a maximum of 10. I don't know how people are going to sign up to it. So, yeah, Mark says Rich, capitals. I doesn't show who says it. No, I don't
I'll
show
wait
it.
down here. It was behind the
Simon Moss saying, "Hi, BrickScene."
Except my thing keeps freezing. Why is it freezing? Why is it freezing?
Right. Simon's back again.
Hey Simon, how are you, man?
I'm back.
Run out of Lego to build, so I haven't eaten cake. I may have had too much cake.
I mean, it's not a bad option.
Yeah, it says it serves 12, and we've already eaten a quarter of it, and there's only 2 of us, so that's twice as
Maybe
much cake.
it means it just serves you 12 times. You can have 12 portions of cake. Doesn't say it has to be for 12 people.
It is good cake, though.
I'll just finish another build.
So,
I'm in.
Where's the cake?
is that the...
Thank you.
Oh, wait, oh, actually.
I was going to do some building, but I might give it up if we're doing some Kahoot.
I don't know how long
Right.
it'll take or if it'll work properly, but I
Who's ready to
think
get
I'll
beaten?
begin now then, unless anyone else is going to join.
So we've got 1, 2,
So
6.
I'll start because people can join through anyway. So
Thanks.
here is the first question.
I feel better for eating too much.
Okay.
Oh,
This is very much
that's a hard one. Straight off the bat.
they're all
Oh,
a lot of it doesn't get easier. They're all very similar questions.
Oh. I feel like I've gone for the wrong answer. Boo.
So
Did I get it
two
right?
people got the
Pass.
question right. Let's see. BrickScene and Dillwave got the questions right. Next we have I told you it doesn't get easier.
I know nothing about Ninjago.
no, nor do I.
Yeah.
Well, luckily there's only 2 questions on it, so
Oh, good.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh. I I got a bad feeling about this one.
Hey!
Whoa! Wait.
I've got to be last.
The top two
sure,
I
yeah.
designed or like worked on the actual show, and then the bottom, the yellow one, he was one of the voice actors.
I just picked the most Danish-looking name I could find.
I can't remember the name. I can't remember what the order of themes is, so it's gonna be a surprise.
Process of
No, it's
elimination.
Disney Princess.
How many pieces does it contain? Castle interior kit.
Oh,
Oh, that's a tough
wow.
one.
It could be any of those.
Yeah, all within 4 pieces of each other. Is that counting the spares?
I don't know. It's whether it's
Can you give us a bit of a gap between them?
Proper evil quiz.
Oh.
Oh, I won! I won!
I didn't get that one right.
That was based on,
So-
like, I actually knew that.
I've got to be
Brick Bods.
last, surely.
Hey!
That's
In
all
there.
that
Can we
one.
stop now? Okay, well, we're ahead.
Before
We
Star
still
Wars
have-
comes up.
Yeah.
20. Oh, there's like 2 questions. There's 1 Lego question and 1.
I'll say false.
Oh, come on, I don't know.
Oh, rubbish.
We
How
don't-
did you get that one wrong?
This is really a guessing game for me.
Well, who's
It's,
the youngest? No, that's it. Ian seems to think he knows.
Sorry, Snow White is youngest at 14, unless
Correct.
you include like Elsa and Anna, who were shown as kids, in which case they're younger.
Well,
But they don't count as Disney Princess.
Well, Rapunzel
Stuart's
is
inquiry.
shown as
Stuart's
one.
inquiry.
Stuart's inquiry.
well, either way, Jasmine's
It
not the
wasn't
youngest, so
Yeah.
Ian's very disappointed in me.
BrickScene's
Just
back
in
on
general.
top.
Please don't
Oh, no,
show
I'm
my
not.
score.
Taking the lead through knowledge of a Disney princess. Stranger things have happened. Oh,
Pick one. If you're not going to give input, then you can't complain if I get it wrong.
Not sure though.
I've only
You're
got.
wrong.
Oh,
Oh, I've only got
Oh,
one.
you said that
Oh,
one.
wow.
Oh, I'm not listening to Ian again.
I thought a lot of people were gonna put the other Bowser set. Like,
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Bowser's Castle boss battle.
yeah, I did.
it's like it's not that they both got 1,000 and something pieces, but it's slightly different. So, and then it stays the same because no one got it right. Next,
I don't know.
I'm going to go with the most obvious.
Come on, please.
Oh,
Oh, you're joking. 6 questions and I'm on 0 points. I've not got one right yet.
Oh, very, really?
I'm not
no
kidding.
time. No time.
I know there's at least one of them you'll get right.
Blame the questions,
Unbelievable.
Barry. Blame the questions.
always get red.
Unbelievable.
It's really hard to find like.
I've been stitched up, haven't I? This is a stitch up.
Yeah.
Scroll down there, you will not believe it.
Sprinting away. When did we catch him?
Ooh,
Oh, gosh.
that's a
I
tough
don't
one.
know.
I tried to think of different questions. So I'm not just asking stuff about pieces. 'Cause I can't really think of anything else to ask. So it's very much.
Oh,
So who got one right? And it was. Deal Wave got that one right. No one else got it.
Ooh.
Because I think it's like I tried to think of questions that made sense, but
Now, I've only got 2 answers here. Come on. Oh, you're joking. No way. This ain't happening.
Don't take it to heart, Barry.
Oh my god! Have a look at
Blame the
what,
Ninjago questions at the beginning. They just sent you off on the wrong trajectory, man.
that's just. Oh man!
Oh, I've moved up. Still 1,000 behind though.
Oh look! I don't know any of these things.
Oh,
I'm
just
just
a
guessing.
guess. It's a guess.
Unreal.
Feel like it wasn't that one.
Oh,
No one got the answer right. So Harry's still not got one.
Peeves came.
No
in
one got
of
it
the,
right.
Peeves came in one of the original sets. Justin came in one of the newest sets, and Lucian was one of the Slytherin Quidditch players.
Ah, true.
So
Obviously.
My boy would have known that.
next one.
Who is Felix Felicis?
It's a potion, basically.
Ah. I may lose my lead here.
Well, you can guarantee you haven't lost your lead because no one got a question right. So.
All right, sweet.
does that include me as well? Monarch,
I feel it's just
Why not
he's
get
200 points ahead of me.
You should get this. This one is like
I've never seen the second one.
neither have I. But I just thought of random question.
Where's Liam when you need him? I'm
Oh,
sure he made
man.
this set.
I
I
didn't know
got
that.
it. I clicked the wrong one.
I may have clicked the wrong one. I don't know.
We'll find out.
That was a guess.
I
for me. I've
guess.
got this one.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Great.
How are we all getting it wrong?
I'll tell you something. None of you lot are going to speak of this.
There's
I
only
don't want
5
this
people,
live
so-
going out.
You're going to come from behind, Barry. Don't you worry, mate.
Oh, we might get this one. Oh no, I don't remember.
Series 1.
I know this one. I watched
What's
the series.
one?
We did.
2 of them are
Like,
winners.
Oh. Monarch's got a
I
delay.
watched
too.
this as well.
Oh, okay. It wasn't who I thought it was.
The top 2, the Nicholas,
Stuart and Izzy.
Nicholas and Kobe were the runners up for Series 1.
Oh.
Paul and Lewis won Series 2, and Stuart and Izzy came second. But Steve has an Instagram page, and he does like a lot of motorized like little things for the minifigures, which is quite cool. He did it for Looney Tunes, so he did little like
Oh, I've
motorized
seen that.
displays.
Interesting.
Oh,
Oh no. But now
Let's
it's gone.
go.
Is that the computer coming up on me, is it?
No, that's me.
Oh, if I get this one wrong, I'll be gutted.
Oh, yeah, you got to get this. Right.
I own it. So I
No,
should know it.
that's an early one, isn't it?
Took a wild guess.
It's one of those. Oh, it's
Yes.
so close.
oh,
No!
it's 2, 2, and 2. Which means there's 6 people, which is strange because I don't know who else joined.
This is not happening.
Have you got any right yet?
No.
Oh.
I'm not.
Really, Barry?
I'm telling you, I promise you, I've not got one right yet.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I've got to get this. I've got to get this.
I think it would be
Yes.
funny if you didn't.
Oh, I knew it.
I
What
got
I
that
knew.
one wrong.
To-
I've never seen Star Wars.
He's got a sister, isn't he?
Isn't
well,
it
yeah,
bad?
that's 6 months ago. You would have been true.
Oh,
Ah, well, that's not fair.
Barry finally got a question right. Can he
I don't
continue
wa-
his streak?
I don't watch the Out Universe of Canon, but I've heard this being mentioned a lot, so that's the reason why I knew it.
I clearly tune out when Star Wars comes up.
Stranger. Yeah.
The minifigure was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
I think this is it. I'm just looking at my upside down now, but
Oh,
remembering I don't remember. I don't actually remember the names of the
Yay.
minifigures.
Yes.
None of these figures, well, none of the other three were actual figures. I just put them in because they're all similar ages.
Great set.
So who was that? Oh, BrickScene has a high streak with 3 correct answers in a row.
Boom.
Go off.
But the Brick Bods are crawling back up top.
Yeah, it's literally
Not bad for
crawling.
10:20 on a Monday morning. Ooh, what did the form? Oh, yeah, that's easy. Well, I hope so. Look like an idiot if it's not. If I get it wrong, after saying it was easy.
You know?
No idea.
Hey,
Did
You got
get
that
it
one,
right,
didn't you, Barry?
Richard?
No, I didn't get that one.
You haven't watched Stranger Things?
I haven't. No. It's on the
mate,
list.
Well,
It's on my
well
Netflix
worth,
list.
well worth it.
I know. People say because I'm an 80s, I like 80s and all that sort of thing. I'd love it.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of nostalgia. Isn't it?
Cross between the Goonies and Friday the 13th.
Oh, I love Goonies.
That's how I put it.
I'll have to watch it. It's on my list.
Well worth it. Ooh.
Oh, I should know this.
It's a guess. It's a guess.
Oh,
I mean, this one sort of has a safety net in the fact that there are 2 correct answers.
Oh,
You mean
I
if we
won't
get
be
it
happy.
wrong?
Yeah, I
worse?
got it right. Yeah.
hey. Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner.
So I think, Barry, I think you should get the next question right. If you
I
don't,
bet.
Yeah.
Well,
What is
yeah.
Billy with Brick's real name?
it's a similar name. It's
Plays the guy in the thing.
Can't remember his name.
Do you think they'll have that on the tour?
Damn it. Damn it.
obviously Alan Grant is what's his face? Can't remember his name now. Sam Neill.
Sam Neill.
Roland Tembo is played by Pete Postlethwaite. He's from the second film, which has Ian Malcolm in it. And then David Levinson is someone, can't remember what it's from though, but it's someone Jeff Goldblum played. I think it might have been Independence Day, I can't remember. It's just put in
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
And then Deal Wave is moving up.
The Fly.
Everyone else seems to stay the same. This question 19 or 22. The last two are just Lego related, and the last one is specifically channel related, but you probably won't get. But this one,
I think I've got this one right.
there's like £4 or £5 difference.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I got this one. Yay.
I remember looking at it and going, "Oh, you are more expensive than that." Yeah. So I did correct.
The next question, so how's moved? Brick Bods are on fire, but I have a feeling that unless BrickScene gets the next 2 wrong, probably gonna win.
I just want to get past 1,000 points.
And the next question isn't just build it. It's the question that I said is specifically for you, and you'll understand when you see it because it's related to one of your strings, but not. It's
Okay.
No, actually, no, it's the next question. Question 21, not question 20, that's related to your strings. This one's just pick a number.
Oh, it's a random, isn't it? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, it's a bit of an eeny, meeny, miny, mo one, I'm afraid, for me.
I think I've already got that wrong.
It was red.
Oh, well, you should have said red then, didn't you?
Well, I was 10 out.
I was 90 out.
My answer streak is lost, but they still believe in me, according to Kahoot. We believe in you.
Mine are patronising. Great try.
Apart from it looks like you get ones that say, "Oh, you can do better next time" or something. You're not really helping. place in.
My Apple Watch is like that. Every time I stand up, it goes, "Good job." It's like, what?
Monarch
Stood up.
has moved up to number 4. That's not number 3. And then the second to last question might be quite difficult as well. I don't know.
Ooh, I think I know this.
Oh,
Well, you should know this, Jim built it, because it's a set you built and made many mistakes on.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah, I got
why-
it.
Yeah, that's why I put it in this, because I thought, oh,
yes.
Hey.
Is that the one that Tech built recently? Wasn't it? With Greg, did that thing with Greg? Was
I'm
it
not
that one?
sure.
Oh, I know they
Maybe.
did the buggy, didn't they? Done sort of cut
They
the
did one of
buggies.
the pullback ones or something, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I started
Yeah.
that pullback trials, isn't it? On our podcast.
I mean, I feel he's probably going to win this, but maybe that'll might change. I'm not entirely sure though. The final question is worth double points, but I
Double
don't know
point.
if anyone
Okay,
will
so
get
we'll
it.
take BrickScene.
It's very, very specific.
How many have you done?
Oh,
I've done 4. They're all 2 of them are dates, actual dates. 2 of them are dates, but just in different months.
it'd be embarrassing if we all got it wrong, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Damn it, I got it wrong.
I was the only one who got it right.
Yay.
Hey.
I mean, like,
Oh, well done.
I
man. Well
sort
done.
of. I tried to think something specific, and then that's about as much as I could think of. And I doubt anyone would get it. But my first stream was on the 2nd, then the 6th, but then the other 2 were in May or March. I can't remember one of them.
Like me.
Because I
Good
know
on you,
I
man.
had guests on the 2nd and 3rd one, I think. But so what has that done to the leaderboard? Probably not much, but
First
Third
place,
place.
epic win, apparently.
Kahoot.
Hey.
Second place, Brick Bods.
Woo, woo.
I would say you've done well, but 12 out of 22.
Yeah, it's still not great, is it?
It's still pretty bad. Eh? It's the person who did the least worst.
That's more than
rather than
half.
the person who won.
Wait, if I am-
listings.
Well, I think if I stop sharing, then I'll say view full report. And the full report says
Computer says no.
well, currently it's not loading, but full report.
Terrible.
Did I do it?
Look, players. I don't really tell you which I'm meant to be looking at.
Mine
but-
says I'm legendary, by
Oh.
the way. For second
So
place.
BrickScene
Please
got 55% right and 9,247.
That's a pass.
Not bad.
Brick Bods got 41% right and 7,697. Kahoot got 36% right, but 6,347. And Dillwave got 41% right, but didn't answer 8 of them, and only got Speedwise got 5,748. But luckily, in next it's Foolin bad in the fifth 27%, 5,373, and in last place is Mark with
No,
27%.
that can't be right.
Mark!
No way. Mark was way ahead of
by
me.
6. You beat him by 69.
It's a good number to win by.
Take that.
Mark, I'm telling you, there's no way I beat you. You let me win that to make me feel better about myself.
He threw the towel in to save the guy on the screen. Oh, what a nice chap.
Legend. Mark, you're a legend.
I think
We'll just assume that's what happened.
What
We have
That's
we
the
could
story I'm
have
going
time
with.
for another Kahoot because I think that takes about the same amount of time. But if we do, what topic would you like?
Not Star Wars.
I've done. I've got a from
Jaws.
last year, from a lockdown thing that we were going to do. I've got a whole bunch of Lego related questions sitting there, like about 30, 40 Lego related questions. So maybe I'll do one myself at some point and get you guys involved. That could be quite cool.
Kahoot seems to be quite
I'll be
popular
up for that.
recently. Let's try and find something to do. Let's find the most difficult one that someone will get any questions right.
What if we do a logo Kahoot?
Trying to find a good one. Good sometimes. I did one Kahoot though, one like we can do Kahoot by yourself, and one of the questions, like in the actual Kahoot, some of the questions had wrong answers.
Yeah, that always.
I did a Doctor Who Kahoot, and I knew the correct answer, but the quiz got it wrong.
No, really. That doesn't help.
Wait if I share screen again.
No, Mark, it was all based on Lego history and things like that, rather than just a particular thing. So I'm just answering Mark's question in the chat there.
So if you can do a logo quiz, or you can do I don't know. Wonder if they're general knowledge. That might be interesting. This isn't just
like trivial
don't know what you're gonna get.
Sure. I'll invite you in, Mark. Come and test yourself, mate.
Sometimes when I do Kahoot quizzes, you get the actual question and answer on the screen, which is quite good for these kind of streams because then people can answer it like as soon as they see it. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used the app and it worked, but I don't know if maybe it's just using. These aren't really general knowledge, though, are they? There's music,
Frozen
US
2?
government.
How's that general knowledge?
I have a young daughter. I guarantee I probably wouldn't be that bad at that one.
Yeah, Frozen 2.
Which movie? Which movie is this? Emoji Edition? Something it could be.
Is that the movie Emoji?
Famous movie quotes. I have to do this emoji one. I don't know how it'll work, but it's still showing the same bit. That's not showing the same screen. Oh, it is showing. And then, so let's play this one.
You just click that show answers button, that would be really helpful.
What? I don't think you're getting away that easily.
Cheeky.
Okay, so share screen.
Ian's just finished the flower fruit mounting and it's so large.
That is a cool set, eh? That is a really cool set.
Just trying to work out how it's going to fit in our city, though. It's massive.
Fine, it'll fit.
I've been thinking about putting it in a park area that sort of leads into a pond or...
Yeah, I think we're going to put it sort of at the end of our mountain, but then leads into the park area, so I think it should work okay.
Yeah.
I thought of maybe trying to accommodate it in with Ninjago Gardens and city docks type thing as well, because that's all water too. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But you're right, it is a tough one. I've just taken mine apart. So
it's huge. It's nice though.
I thought about putting monkey like questions in as well, but I think it'd been quite funny if I put in a question about Flower Fruit Mountain and you got it wrong, even though you're building it.
Literally in front of us.
I know nothing about Monkey Kid. Full stop. I've only got a couple of sets because I like the look of them. I haven't watched it. I haven't. Yeah.
Snap. I have no idea about Monkey Kid.
Is this our only Monkey Kid set?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the other one I bought there. The Warrior Mech. That one's cool.
We
I
don't have any.
don't own any Monkey Kid sets.
No.
So there seem to be like, I mean, apart from like the sort of small ones, like the really, really small ones, most of them are quite like, we're not like, there aren't really many that are low priced.
No.
Oh,
Like,
Ian's
most
now
of them.
joining the Kahoot.
Oh,
right?
Super Ian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rude. That
we've
means I
got
don't have
Super
to
Ian
argue
in the
with you.
Kahoot.
Beat you.
I'll start the Kahoot now. And if anyone else wants to join during, they can. Will BrickScene win again, or
I'd say not.
What
will
was it about?
Super Ian win?
Oh, emojis. I have no idea. Which movie is it? Emoji edition.
So we're going to guess them from the emojis, right? Okay.
Think so. It's an American quiz because they put.
Snakes on a plane.
I mean, if anyone looks at that and thinks Lightning McQueen, then
We're
We're not trying to read the emojis? I don't know. It's just.
No,
like-
you have to work out what the content of the film is.
Oh, we all got that.
All right.
Winner.
I get
Opposite
it.
of
I
last
get it.
Oh, Ian.
time.
Oh, does it go on how quick it is and how quick you
Yeah.
actually get the things as well? Okay. Ah. If I'm going to guess, I better guess quick then.
Question 2.
Oh, easy.
Beat you on that one.
I hope this is it. I think I'm wrong, actually.
I mean, I hope
Quite clearly,
I mean-
Shining.
if it's The Shining, then
I chose The
Shining.
Shining. What are you talking about?
Oh, no.
I saw a dude frozen.
The Shining. Here's Johnny.
They look like the twins in the hallway. Come on, man. You know, like
the famous castle in Shining and like that.
Yeah.
yeah. No, good point. Good point.
So Monarch is 5th. Brick Bods at the top. Let's see.
Mark, I hope you're willing to
Next
throw
question.
this one for my sake as well.
Unlock your true form.
Ah,
Easy.
Oh, no. No. Oh, no. That's the one. No.
You went for Marley and Me, didn't you, Barry?
I did, yeah. And you know what? It's in green, yeah. How the hell did I get that wrong? Plate of meatballs.
Yeah, right.
No.
What? You not see the spaghetti?
Yeah.
Nah, not straight away. That was the
Really?
thing I missed.
someone put Dalmatians and to put Marley and Me. Interesting.
I put Marley and me.
I Marley and
I
me.
put Dalmatians because they're full of dogs.
This is the thing. You
Realise.
either got to be quick or you got to be right.
Oh, the Brick
we're
Bods
not.
has the
Mark's
highest.
not going to
answer.
throw it from here. No way.
Did you just move the
Oh, the
mountain as if
complete
it
opposite of last time.
But it blocks
Anyway.
that bottom corner. That's why I didn't see Lady Machamp.
was blaming the Flower Fruit Mountain?
Oh, I should have got that one.
Quicker than me.
Should have got that quickly.
I've got like a 2-string.
I hope
Excuses,
this is-
excuses.
I hope
Is it
I'm
really
right.
Freddie Mercury there?
It's actually telling me how many points I'm behind you, Barry.
E.T. I think, yeah.
It was an alien.
Oh, look. Where's BrickScene?
There
Oh,
I
he
am.
is.
He's not
I'm
There
not.
I am.
It's on my towel. It's
On
on
the
my
ladder.
towel.
I'm on the ladder.
Got an art going for it.
Oh,
Is this a slow reveal for everybody else?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I've just
Yeah.
picked one and it's clearly wrong.
I've just chosen
Oh.
one and hoping for the best.
It's like 50-50. It's either Finding Nemo or Finding Dory.
Oh, Oh,
Oh, it's
oh,
Foolin.
Okay.
we all went for
Yeah.
Dory then.
We all
Did
spent
see a
that time trying to work out which one it was.
Oh, see, I went Dory straight away.
Yeah, I went Dory because there was no clamfish.
Oh, yeah.
BrickScene has overtaken Foolin Buzzer. And then I think
I
that's
guessed
it.
early.
Stay the same.
In general.
So it's pure luck. Pure luck.
Didn't like the
Oh, easy. Perfect.
A Day as a Clown. Is that even a film?
They all float.
Why? It'd be a strange version of Up.
Imagine if they crossed up with it.
Up it.
Up it.
Mark is still on fire.
Oh, did you get
Super
past?
Ian.
Mark's tumbling down the order.
I mean, he does have a disadvantage that he's got a bigger delay than us.
Yeah.
So he says. So he says.
I think if anyone gets this one wrong, it's like
I like the thought that it could be a magnifying glass. The one in the middle.
Someone watching it in 360p or something. Can't see it.
someone put Stuart Little.
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
Mark shouting at me in the chat. Look.
I know, I'm watching.
Can't hear you, Mark. Can't hear you, buddy. He put Ratatouille that time, didn't he? Sorry, he put the other one, Stuart Little.
I did, yeah.
Oh, was it you? Was it?
Yeah, it was me. That's why I was looking around.
Can't say no this one.
Oh, what?
I'm guessing.
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
guessing.
I mean, the only one of those I watched is Sleeping Beauty, and it's not that one.
Yeah. Help people out. Oh.
Process of elimination.
Oh, no.
Oh, what idiot put Sleeping Beauty?
Wait, who did put a Sleeping Beauty?
Mark, Mark must have.
That was me again.
Oh,
Yeah, play Mark. Try.
I was trying to cover me tracks. Mark puts not me. Oh, what are you doing, Barry?
This is similar to last time, apart from Brick Bods in the lead, apart from BrickScene, because Barry's still
it's not
like
those
last
again.
place. So
Oh, no.
I'm guessing early.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
as well.
I guessed way earlier than that.
Yeah.
You've got to be much faster.
You
Can't
got it.
imagine
I know
doing
where
I
that.
saw the
you
lobster. I saw the lobster
Yeah.
and hoped for
Yeah.
the best.
Sebastian, that's how you got it,
But
didn't
he's a
you?
crab.
He is,
He's
isn't
not
he?
a lobster. He's a crab.
Is he a hermit crab?
No.
No, he's not. He's a
A crab.
what's the name for a
Crab.
standard crab?
A crab.
A crab.
A
There we go.
crab.
That's what he is.
Foolin is back on the leaderboard,
Just.
Get in there,
but it
Barry.
looks like nothing has really changed apart from that.
So who's lost?
Me.
Oh, not another one of these. Reveal.
I like the reveal ones. They're good.
Uh,
Wait, what? I can't see anything.
oh, that was slow there.
You were slow. Did you get it right though?
I'm gonna go.
Oh
yeah.
no, I got this wrong.
I think it's. Oh, I hope it's right. I'm looking at the camping.
Oh no, it's the twins. I noticed.
Yeah.
Damn, that's why I got it wrong.
Are there twins in Robin Hood?
I would have put.
No, I just saw the fencing and I didn't think about the twins.
Parent Trap.
I've only seen
I
a
would
Parent
have put
Trap
Robin
once.
Hood. Still nothing
It's the
changed.
fencing that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the one with what's her face in. There's several
Mark's
different
clinging on
characters.
to the Champions League
Yeah.
places there.
Huh?
Oh,
I'm just trying to get in there quick now, knowing that someone else is guessing these quicker than I am.
Thing is, though, you can guess too quick and get it wrong, can't you?
Oh, absolutely.
easy done.
And yeah, risk
I've
I'm
got
willing
an
to
that's
take.
called doing a Barry.
Doing a Barry, yeah. That's the new term now. Doing a Barry.
Well, at
Okay,
least more
quick.
questions getting answered correctly than the last.
Oh
quiz.
no! I guessed quick and I got it wrong. No,
Do you put Jurassic Park?
no,
Oh.
Well, I got it wrong.
I got it right.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I was a bit concerned
Have
about
faith
that
in
one. I don't know
yourself.
whether I was
Have
getting that
faith.
one right or not.
I saw a dinosaur, so I put Jurassic Park.
I saw Woody. And then I was like, is it Jurassic Park?
Tense. It's really tense.
Incredibly tense. Oh, which one is it?
Yeah, Ian was just like,
should've-
I'm gonna get.
I'm gonna get it wrong. I'm gonna get it wrong. I know.
I should have got that
Oh,
straight
I
away. I was second to answer. I should have got that first.
Got it wrong.
Damn, I got 22 points more than me on that one.
I've got an answer streak of 13. I don't know if that gives
Foolin Buzzer gets the
Go on, Buzzer.
fire.
It's like
Last
playing
question.
NBA Jam session. He's on
Second to last
fire.
question.
Second to last question.
Chronicles of Narnia.
Chronicles of Narnia. I don't remember that.
Have I got
I
it?
think this is it.
I think I've got it.
Yeah.
We all got it.
The eye gave it
Has
away
that
for me.
changed? Oh look, Fallen's gone up one.
Oh, Mark falling into Europa League spots.
So this is the
Should I
final
let Mark beat
question.
me?
Oh, yeah. You've got a moral dilemma on your hands here, Barry.
Should I let Mark beat me or not?
Well, it depends if you know the answer to the next question. Because if you don't know it, then well, you could
I've
get it right.
100% lost.
So I mean, I think the winner is pretty much confirmed, but it's who comes second. I think it's quite close.
The question is, can I get all 15 right or not?
Oh, are you on a complete streak, are you?
Yep.
And the survey says
Let's see.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah. Number one answer. Please God,
I didn't
right.
want to like
Should've got
rush it
this
and get
right.
it wrong.
I think I've got this wrong. Damn.
Should have got this
That's
right.
not Wilson. Wilson's
No.
the wrong card.
Yes! Saw the piano straight away.
I got it wrong. Dang.
Oh, the big piano in the shop. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, it's chopsticks.
Carrie,
Love
did you
that
get
film.
that one right? Or did you get it wrong?
I got it right.
Oh, well done. Well done. 15 out of 15.
So
Did I
third
get on the
place,
podium?
BrickScene,
I kept my third.
12.
I'll take it.
Which
Ian
one did you
got
get
14.
wrong? Oh, the Lady and the Tramp.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What? I still didn't even place.
15 out of 15.
Rubbish.
We can see.
Look at the difference. 8%.
I mean, is this like doesn't actually. I can show it anyway because it doesn't make much difference. Unless it's going to show, I don't know. Let's see how many points everyone got. Also, how many questions I got right.
11 out of 15. I'm happy with that.
So just
We
build
lost
it.
Simon.
Got
Green, really,
53%. Oh yeah, so I haven't had a message or anything from him. I might have, I don't know, but I think he must have left some point during the first quiz because he was there at the beginning but not at the end. So I'm not sure whether that was just internet or what. Just Builder got 53%. Mark
At
got
least-
80%. Barry got 73%, but managed to get 4th place. BrickScene got 80%. I mean, there's only about 1,000 points, just less than 1,000 points between BrickScene and Barry, so
It's pretty
quite
close.
close.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I'll have him next time. Don't worry about that.
Ian got
I like these. I've
93%.
never done one of these before. I quite like them.
It's good fun. It really is. The
Yeah,
first time
yeah.
I've done it was on Greg's channel for his 72-hour live, and it was really funny. It's pretty good fun.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So I guess now I have to wrap up the stream some point soon.
When you say
because-
wrap up the stream, do you mean freestyle wrap up the stream?
Oh, I didn't write a rap.
That I want to see.
Or cling film wrap up the stream. Yeah.
Jack promised a freestyle rap, so I'm.
Yeah, I did. Why did I do that? I don't know.
You did. I heard that.
I know. I really shouldn't make promises because they never work out for me, do they?
I still haven't heard your Jar Jar Binks yet.
Oh no. I'll turn my camera off for that. Just
All these promises you're making.
I know. A minute. I need to make sure I do it first.
Just need to go get the audio of Jar Jar Binks for the
Yeah,
impression.
let me go on YouTube
No.
quickly and find Jar Jar Binks.
I'm just practicing it first so I don't mess up like properly. Ready for this? Mr.
Absolutely.
Jaja,
100%.
Jaja Binks, you're something big to do.
Nice. Nice.
That is my.
Not bad. It's probably better than my boss
That's
Nas.
Star Wars. In
I
case
know
you
who
didn't
Jar Jar Binks is.
Do you?
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna say else. Something else I said it, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. Oh, now to rap, and that is interesting. I was gonna write one, but I just sort of forgot. I got one. I'm with the wrong button. I'm spitting bars on YouTube with my friends on the panel. Before you leave the stream, make sure to subscribe to my channel. There you go. That is
God, keep it going. That was all
oh,
right.
yeah, I can't.
Keep it going.
Rhyme. Oh yeah, I can't. I'm not good at thinking of things quickly. It's like
Certainly not 8 Mile, is it? It's like 8.
I was going to say, that's what made Eminem so good, eh? He was able to think of these things pretty quick.
your spoiler alert. I'm not Eminem or
Not a rap god.
no.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know what I can really say about that. At least I have one yeah. At least I have one fan on my channel, I suppose. It's like thing is I think I was gonna write one about like the rest of the streams, but I just didn't get onto it.
So you, Barry.
What's that? Say again.
I was hearing music.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to find something, but I couldn't find it.
I think I sort of failed at the I mean, I feel like now I sort of have to try and next step is after I wrap is wrapping with Jar Jar, but then I don't really think that would be a good idea either.
Oh no, I want to hear that one. Wouldn't be a good idea, but I'm keen. But you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's your stream.
Yeah, that's why I think I've now learned not to make promises about thinking about repercussions of that as well.
That's what I learnt when joining Greg's streams, when he asks you at the end of every, at the end, what's coming up on your channel this week? And it's like, I've learned not to commit to anything on those, because every time I say I'm going to do something, I never do it.
So Richard, what's coming up?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to ask you.
yeah, nothing, absolutely nothing. I can assure you. You'll get a short.
I feel like I sort of actually have to try and make up a rap that's not terrible, just because I did so badly on this one as well. But I'm not promising anything because that's a commitment. Oh, it seems I am promising now.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's a good point.
I will, but it won't be as terrible, hopefully. I can make a YouTube short on a rap. Talking of YouTube shorts, I was going to say at some point in the stream that, I haven't uploaded any videos in a while, but I uploaded YouTube short on a Marvel, or it's a Spider-Man comic book thing. It's like a custom comic book you could do on Lego website, but it's meant to be only in America. And I put in I didn't think I'd get it, but I put in my address, but just changed obviously one part of it so it's American state. And I actually got sent it in the post.
It turned up. Nice.
All the way from America. I don't know where it is at the moment. Where is it? Trying to find it. I'm not sure where it is, but it's but I did a YouTube short on it, and I haven't done really well on videos before. But in a couple of days, it got 1,200 views.
Nice.
And 20-something likes.
Because certainly people are interested in it, so...
Shorts are a funny thing, aren't they?
I'll make a video on it. Here it is. I might go a bit over the time purely because no one after me, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, for the cover my address and so I can show you the envelope. That's what the envelope looked like.
Oh, nice.
And then if I go on full screen, might be easier to show you. Here is the.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's like it's like a proper sort of material as well. It feels sort of like the outside of the magazines. So it's basically the same story, but you answer a few different questions, and that slightly changes what you say.
Is it still available to do now?
I don't think so. It was only available for I don't know if it's still available to get it on. You can get a digital. You might be able to get a digital version, but it's only the first 1,000 or 10,000 whatever people who could get a copy. But there's no one else done anything like it on YouTube, so which I was surprised that no one else had got on it or posted about it. And that's the back. It's about Lego Life.
Nice. My kids get the Lego Life magazine, or is it Lego Life? Is that the ones they get? I think. But yeah, they're getting probably too old for them now, so I'll have to make up another kid. Well, not literally, just pretend that I have another kid.
That sounds a bit.
Bit of an extreme measure to go to just to get
to make up a kid. I'm not
Oh,
sure
Richard,
how you do that. I guess something else I can show is I've been working on a few mocks recently. None of them have been finished because I keep switching from one to another. But I decided to make a museum. It hasn't really gone very far yet, but it's I go for solo again, but this is what it looks like. It sort of looks a bit like a police station at the moment, but the bottom bit is meant to be like the sort of archives, and then the top bit I haven't done anything in the interior, but it pops off, and then
Nice.
there's like a sort of little gap, and then there's a doorway into here. It's a facade sort of at the moment.
Ah, good on you, man. Nice.
And then I'm quite happy with the interior bit of the top floor. I've done these cases. These are the windscreen, or like squared off windscreen pieces, and some of the brown bricks. And then the stairs I did the dark red. Well, I don't know what I called those pieces too. But the thing is, problem is I start too many like different things, and like I never have enough time to I never finish them, because the first one I started was a sort of Jurassic sort of mark. I did a lot smaller than the first one I did, but I need a lot of the trans blue tiles. So at the moment I don't have any. I need to get more of them, but I haven't got any of them yet. I want to get a few of the fish ones as well, just to add some like difference.
The fish ones are cool.
And then
What are they? The ones from the Chinese garden? Is it?
Yeah.
Chinese garden. Yeah, I bought some of those
like
bricks and pieces. They're really cool.
they're quite cheap, surprisingly. There's
Yeah.
like quite a few pieces. There's like some like I think it's like rice pieces and some like sort of food pieces as well, like printed tiles that are on bricks and pieces.
That's right.
And there's quite a few of the Harry Potter like figure pieces, because there's a few of the heads and the torsos, which I might get at some point. I didn't start another mock, but it's sort of a bit broken, and it's like a sort of Japanese sort of traditional. It's on a 32 by 32 green base plate, but it's like sort of a traditional style sort of village with like a little shrine. Many things I can sort of show you, but it's quite broken. Looks it's a bit demolished, but but it's I did like these little sort of buildings using the profile, I think they're profile bricks. It's quite dark, but the shrine is like using many of these pieces and those doors, and then I made the roof with the minifigure stands.
Oh, nice idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with that
clever.
which I need to fix. And I think the most random thing I've done is, I don't know if any of you know, but Warwick Davis does a game show in the UK called Tenable.
Yeah.
And I sort of built a tower. I broke it. I picked up and broke it, but apart from the missing pieces, I built the tower.
Is he still doing Tenable? Because when we last looked, he'd been replaced by someone else.
Sally Lindsay replaced him.
Sally Lindsay.
It's for a while. She's a bit annoying, but it's because he's filming for Willow from Disney Plus.
Oh
Which
yeah,
is why
that's
it was
right.
not
Of course,
Comic-Con.
yeah, I forgot that's coming back.
Because he
here's my,
definitely makes that show.
Yeah.
Tenable without him is not as good.
It's my custom Warwick Davis, but
I'd rather see him in Willow though.
I don't know why, but I'm not. This is something about Tenables weirdly enjoying, but it's like he does terrible jokes, like they're usually not very funny, but
No, they're
it's
hilarious.
still- it's like.
Have you ever seen that program that he did with Ricky Gervais? Life's Too Short.
I haven't seen that.
No.
It's really funny. It's got a lot of stars. It's got Johnny Depp in it and Liam Neeson. It's really funny. It's definitely worth watching. It's 6 episodes.
What was that? the sort of movies he did. I can't remember what they were called, but they're sort of strange. I can't think what they're called now. It's not very specific, but I remember he's in like 3 movies or something, and it was
Leprechaun.
yeah, Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Those were a bit strange. I think that's interesting. Yeah, I can't think. Oh, I'm also other mock I'm sort of working on. I just need to order the parts for. But I've on Lego Digital Designer. I designed a dinosaur. It's like one of the herbivores, like sort of like Brachiosaurus, so long neck. I've never. No, I don't know if it'll actually work or not, but I mean, it's I guess worth trying to see if I can actually if like when I
Take
build
your place,
it
Barry.
it works. But it's just sort of trying. So, yeah. Anyone have any interesting like information related to like? I guess not the substance. Like, do you have anything specific coming up? Like anyone or?
No, just going to do some live streams, man, over the next little while. I've got nothing planned. My area here, I'm just looking around. It's an absolute tip. If you can see how bad it is in here, I've got crap everywhere. So
That sort of feels like casually showing off your like sort of Lego collection. Like, oh yeah, look how bad it is. Or my.
Oh no! Hang on a second. When you see the floor and you see things like minifigs,
That's
I've got
nothing.
like my desk as well. The desk has got crap all over it too.
Rich, trust me, that is nothing, Rich. Trust me. That's why you got this view of me like this, and you ain't seen the rest of my room at the moment.
If I was to turn this, the thing, if I was to turn this around now, I've sort of been putting things together here, like computer, camera, and wiring things up so that I can just come in and do things quickly. But now I have a sea of cables like right in front of me, and it's like if I was to turn this around now, it's
it's
pretty bad.
Mine looks like a fishing tackle shop.
This is meant.
It's because you've got more than one hobby. That's your problem, Barry.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You need to consolidate your hobbies, mate.
Oh, it's a nightmare because I've got this really small room and I've got to really get it sorted because I want to start making some more videos, and the last thing I want to do is just sit in the same angle all the time. At least I want to sort of do what you've got and have my stuff behind me so you can at least see it's a Lego video rather than just having 2 posters.
This has taken me
photos.
quite a while to sort of get to the point where I'm happy with it. I've been doing the YouTube channel now for 2 years, and you've probably, anyone who's watched it for a while has probably seen my background change more than my clothes. I do have some space in the garage out there to build, to do the city stuff and all that. But this room it's like a prison cell size room. This one, so. But hey, it's my space. It's my space for building Lego, so it's okay.
Is that just a Lego room, like an office type thing?
Yeah. So I run a business as well, so I have a desk. Then and I use my day job. But yeah, this is my room for my display, if you like. So
awesome.
There's another bookshelf just here as well, and then I've got lights and stuff up here. So that's pretty much it, really.
Yeah, Ian's looking around our room and shaking his head because I think he thinks it's untidy in here. But I tidied up yesterday.
So this was meant to be the kind of studio room where we said, there should be, 1 or 2 Lego sets in it while we're building them and videoing and stuff, and then everything should move upstairs. I had a look around and I spotted about 13 sets.
Look, we did 4 streams this weekend. We've been on 4 different streams and we built several sets.
It's all because of the schedule. It's because of the schedule.
You've been smashing it this week. They've been on so many live streams. It's incredible.
I was gonna say, you guys have been busy. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know many Lego or Lego fans who have tidy rooms.
No, it's just Lego. They don't go hand in hand.
most
See, when I'm
likely
sitting
gonna be a mess.
when I'm setting up for a live stream or something like that, I always sit here and I put my camera so it's high enough so that you can't see the stuff that's on the floor, and then I have stuff stacked literally just behind me,
Behind the chair. Smart.
just behind me, and you can see it there, so that it's out of sight, but it is there. You know, so
It's not out of
That's
mind
fine.
though. You know,
it's not out of mind, no. But it looks tidy. So when you're looking at it and looking at me, you go, "Oh, look, it looks nice." But no, there's a
I
sea
mean,
of crap.
whenever I do anything, like if I do a video, I always do it if I stand here because, like, I have my mess of stuff right next to me. There's a bit of a small walkway so I can actually get outside my door, room. But apart from that, it's just very
Yeah, I'm gonna show you a mess.
Go on, Barry. Let's see the other side, mate.
Just remember we're still live.
Oh no,
That's mess.
you're cornered in.
That's mess. Can you see? Mess.
We've got
Oh,
a
that's
half-eaten
mess.
cake in our room, so
You're cornered. You're cornered.
just eating cake randomly.
You're still eating their cake. I'm a bit jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good cake. I'm trying not to eat the
Cake.
kids.
What's the centre?
We've got-
Is it like buttercream and jam?
Yeah, it's like Victoria Sponge type thing. It's really good.
Oh, is that to celebrate? Sorry, I just read that. Is that to celebrate your 1 year on on YouTube?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations too.
We ate our faces earlier.
Yeah.
We've
Wow,
left
well
the
done.
kids intact so they can eat their own.
That quiz was pretty cool as well. I sort of joined halfway through. It was really funny. I was a little bit late.
I like Monarch. My place is immaculate. No camera to prove otherwise. I do like making silly games.
innocent until
Enjoying it.
proven guilty.
Mark does too
No,
many mocks.
I reckon Monarch's like really spot on tidy. You can just
Yeah,
tell
I
from
don't
the
know,
way
man.
he
He does-
presents.
He does way too many mocks for it to be
Yeah.
to be that tidy, you know. Like, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
probably another reason I don't tackle too many mocks is because I could just see pieces ending up everywhere. Worse than it already is.
He looks like he's gonna make
Who's
like
going to put that in
a
the cake?
yeah. He looks like he wants to make a cake angel. Hey, just the way his arms are up. Like I want to do. I can't believe he rotates. It's weird.
It is weird, isn't it? That one.
And he, I tried to put him on top of Bruni, but it didn't work. There's no real attach point because if he put it on a head, he tips over.
Hello, Taco Builds. Welcome. So, like, I mean, could you like possibly motorize Olaf? I don't know why you would, but I mean, could you just like
Make him spin
make him
round.
spin around? Yeah,
Ian's having a look.
you could
Yeah.
put him in your fairground.
We have a spinning Olaf. Feel like we've got too many things motorized already. It's tidy by my standards. We will leave it at that.
It's tidy by mock standards. Yeah. Thought as much, mate. Thought as much.
Yeah, I've got a question
what's
for
the
all of you.
build from-
Sorry, what was that?
I was just going to ask how was the build of the Flower Fruit Mountain, but
It's
I
good.
wondered if it was.
Yeah, it's a nice build. It's going to be. It's got so many weird angles to it, which is going to make it difficult to integrate into the city. But
Yeah, it's gonna need some. It's ridiculous. Why my cake?
let's see,
No, my cake, my cake.
chasing the cake.
Do not make me drop my cake. Yeah, it's
Super nice
ridiculous.
set, eh?
But it's good, and it moves. Let's move a bit.
I can't remember who, but I think I saw or heard somewhere that someone's going to use that, make a mountain, use that as a like base. I can't remember who, or use it at the front of the
Definitely putting
mountain.
this on our mountain.
Yeah. And just
Are you going to put all the monkeys in one place? Are they going to be like?
We may ditch the monkeys. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many monkeys.
is it meant to be like the different stages of the Monkey King?
Yeah,
or
it's
some
like the whole
stages?
story of the Monkey King. So he starts off in this bit up here somehow. How does it say? Oh, like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to read the book.
So,
All right, guys, I
Barry,
better
what is
shoot off
your-
anyway. I've got
Oh,
to go do some work, man. But thank you for having me.
thank you for coming on. It's great
No, all
to
good,
talk
man.
to you.
Yeah, and you.
It's good
I'll,
to be Rich.
Yeah, no, I'll catch you all soon, no doubt. So you'll take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your evenings.
I think it's bedtime for us.
Yeah, well, I'm just getting into the working day. I can just see emails coming in, so I'm like, I better actually do some work. Hey, cheers, guys. Take care of yourself, eh?
Take care,
Wicked.
Richard.
Bye.
See you later, mate.
Yeah, I think it might be bedtime for us.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
Getting late.
So I guess I'll I'm trying to think. What do you think whenever I do a live stream? How it's weird. If I do that, it looks like I'm sort of on just build its body. It's got a really big head.
so many face reveals for him this week.
Oh yeah, I did that with the I'm sure that I always think with live streams, I kind of think of an interesting way to end them. But most of the time, it's just saying, "Oh, thanks for watching, and see you next time."
Yeah.
Well, that's
get
the
a
point.
Yeah, I know. Well, so I suppose everyone I would read out everyone in the chat, but there are too many, and I think that would take an extra 5 minutes. On Mark, probably need to head off as well. He's working tomorrow, so I will wrap it up now and say thank you to everyone who was in the chat for coming along to the stream. Thank you to everyone who's on the panel. So we had Simon Moss, we had Foolin with Bricks, we had the Brick Bods, we had Just Build It, and quite surprisingly for me, we had BrickScene who managed to pop in. So also I think I've mentioned, because this is sort of the end of the 50-hour live stream, it's also not, because there's a last minute time change because what's his name? Brent's Bricks. There's a confusion with a time, but I don't think most of us here will be able to see it anyway. But for anyone who is in the chat, who is in America or other parts of the world, he's streaming at, I think, it's about early morning in UK time. I think on the stream it said 4:55 in the AM UK time, so I'm not sure what that is. But if you check out his channel, I think I have a link somewhere. I'll post that quickly so I can say I've not neglected the where is it? Copy. I think this is the right link. So it should be the link to his channel. So go check him out and give him I guess you subscribe to him and then check him out after or not. But that's it from me. It's very impressive because I think I've had more people here than I've had before. I think the most I've had at one point is maybe 6 or something, and at some point right at the start I had like 14 people. So thank you all for coming along. I've enjoyed talking to everyone, and I suppose all that's left to say is until next time, goodbye. Have a good day, and make sure I nearly pressed the leave studio button, so that wouldn't be a very good idea. So bye.
See you later, guys.